We've just arrived at our accommodation in Milos. We got free
complimentary ride here as well. They were like, oh yeah, do you want us to drive? We're calling the car right now, sit down please. I'm like, no, it's all good, we can walk, it's a couple hundred meters. And they're like, no, we insist.
And then the beds will be made up like this. It's a beautiful room. Look at how nice this little breakfast bar is. It's all very modern and yeah, super impressed so far. We like Milos. This afternoon we've come down to the famous moon beach called Sarakaniko. Just got the bus and it's literally stopped us right here, which is great. You can see why it's called the moon beach. These rocks are so cool. This is the view from down the bottom. Pretty cool so far. We're making our way over to the iconic spot, which is over on the other side. This most definitely is not overhyped at all. Jumping off those cliffs is so much fun. And this water, like, I reckon it's better than Malta. It is insane. You can't see how blue it is, but you can literally see the fish swimming in it. It's crazy. I'm so proud of myself. I jumped off just up there where Seb is, and now Seb is going to jump off this top bit, I think. He said he's going to do it, so we'll see.
Good morning. Today we're going on a boat. We decided that we would pull the pin and we would just
Spend some money.
spend all our money on this boat tour. It's like 200 Aussie per day. We're gonna do one today, one tomorrow as well. But we're like, it's just worth it. Like,
apparently the like water and everything's gonna be amazing, so pretty excited.
we also went for a little run this morning. I did 5 getting back into it, and Char did 8 at a very quick pace. Isn't that right? And we're walking in now. It was a big kerfuffle trying to find the chick and pay for the boat and sort everything out, but I ended up running past her this morning because she wasn't responding to our messages or calls, and we got it all sorted then. So hope it's a good day in the water. The weather looks mint.
There are some pretty crazy cool boats around here. Pretty excited. I think the ones over there are the ones that we're going on tomorrow, and then something over here is today. This is our little boat. Fishing town of Klima that we've come to first. So this boat over here is the same size as ours, but I reckon there's like 30 people, 25 people on it versus our boat. There is literally 7 of us. The water here, once again, just crazy. This is such a cool cave.
We've made it to Collectico, which is like the Milos famous area. So many boats here.
How was the water, Sebby? Pretty insane. This is lunch. Look at the view of Collectico. We're both feeling pretty tired, but we've come to the same spot for dinner just because it was easy. Good morning. We are back on another boat today. This one is like a different experience. I'll show you what it looks like. It's like an older boat and there's like 45 people, but it is giant. And I think we're gonna have a good day. This one goes till like 7 p.m. So it's gonna be a big day, but we get to see some different things, some other islands and stuff. We're very excited. This boat is giant, but it's really cool. Look at all the masts, and we are right at the very front. The rocks and everything, so gorgeous. Blue water, amazing. This is our second swim shot for the day. It's absolutely incredible. The water, and there's just like rocks, these incredible rocks all on the beach. They were so beautiful. Leftover from sulfur mines in the 60s. Some old buildings kind of abandoned but still stand. This woman single-handedly has been the most annoying person on this whole cruise all day. She doesn't shut up.
She's like an American speaking Norwegian.
So we've just been told there's heavy winds, so we're sailing back to one of the little towns called Bologna. This is the end of the day. How's your day been?
It's been a good day. Very different to yesterday as well, which was nice. Like, we did a couple of things, or one thing the same, but even then it was like very, very different activities in both. So enough variation that it was well worth it.
Yeah, I agree. Well said. This is Bologna, which we're sailing into now. We're getting off the boat here. Good morning. So it's quite windy today. We've decided to have a bit of a chill day, but we started off with a trip to the bakery. We both went a little bit ham. I think I went more ham. But the main thing that I wanted to try, which I already nibbled on, is this. It's called watermelon pie. It's super weird. Let me give you a taste of it and you can give us a review. You ready?
Okay.
Look at, show what it looks like. Oh, no.
I've certainly got plenty more.
Thoughts?
It's pretty good. It's strange though.
It's like a half-cooked pancake.
It tastes like watermelon.
Flavour with watermelon.
I see the half-cooked pancake though. Yeah.
We've just gotten off the bus and we've come down to Cigarro Beach, which is a bit sheltered from the wind, which is nice. But the water already looks incredible. We've got to climb down a ladder to get there though. So this is going to be a fun journey down. This is the ladder we had to come down. It was actually very sketchy. Like, look at these uneven gaps. But we've made it. Crystal clear water as per. This beach has definitely been beautiful, but a little dodgy. We've been sitting up here and that rock there looks super unstable and we're kind of right below it. So I've decided we're going to head off. This is the final look at the beach. Final review.
Yeah, good. Good beach. I think with all the news we saw from the eastern suburbs with that rock falling down, and I had like a couple pebbles land on me. And I was just thinking, I've got too many warnings not to decide to go.
Yeah.
It would have been dumb to stay any longer, but it was getting pretty busy.
Yeah, you can see the line. That's like the line to get down, and there's like a walkway all the way down here. It's banked up with heaps of people. So
people getting pretty pissed off inside about the wait. And it's like, guys, chill out.
Glad we went when we did, and it was cool. But we're off to the next place. So we've had quite a chill evening. We had the same dinner that we've had the past 4 nights, but I was just about to wind down. We've done all our packing, just about to get into bed. It's like 9 p.m, but we have to get up super early tomorrow morning. And then Seb goes, oh my gosh, your postcard.
So we're currently walking back into town after we're ready to hop into bed so we can get the last little postcard.
It's pretty gorgeous. This is just the walk down from our accommodation, which is in a really good location.
So I'm out on a quick run this morning. We've got our flight at about 8 a.m. Before we had to hit the road, and one last little goodbye for MILOS.
Good morning. We have just woken up on our last morning in MILOS. Sebby's already been for his run, which is awesome. And we're just packing up and getting ready to leave. We need to get to the airport decently early, but our flight is at 8:55 and everyone says just to be half an hour before. We do have to get a taxi though because the buses don't run this early, which sucks. This is MILOS Airport in its entirety. It's just one big room. Everyone on the flight is here, so we're going to be walking over to the plane. This is the plane.
Currently walking through Athens to our Airbnb for a long train ride. We've just arrived in our Airbnb in Athens and our host is an absolute legend. Look what he's left us for food. We've got bread, we've got a fridge
Fully stocked fridge.
He's got us all these little things, fruit, coffee,
Oh, I'm
everything.
so sad
we
we're
need.
only here for one night.
I know, right? We got a little bedroom, this whole living room. It is actually the best little place and like the nicest host.
He has just made us some food. He insisted that we stay for 10 minutes. My heart hurts because this man is so sweet. So he just insisted that Seb come downstairs with him to get the orange juice for energy.
It's freshly squeezed as well. So I've come to look at the Olympion, which up until half an hour ago I thought was the Olympic Stadium back in the day. Clearly not. Char and I have figured that out now. Char's going to run and meet me at the Acropolis. Found out that luckily, because I'm a Danish citizen, I get free entry to all these places, which is super, super lucky. Here's our first side of the Acropolis. We're inside the Olympion now. A little bit of it's up scaffolded. I'm not too sure how to get to the actual entrance to the Acropolis. I feel like it's an absolute maze and I'm just wandering around trying to find it. Like, does this continue? Does it not continue? I'm on the side of it. It's a pretty hectic view out. Absolute mission to find each other. We've finally done it. I went on a massive detour and walked around to the other side of the Acropolis because I couldn't find the entry on Google Maps. Partly my fault considering that my maps is in Danish and I cannot read a lick of it, but we're now at the start, which is good, and I think Char's about to walk down to me now. Here she is. See the Olympion down here?
Yeah, it really is construction.
Can someone please explain how they created these in 600 BC? It's just insane what they were able to do. 4th century BC, 460 BC, 500 BC. I had to come in with that shark because I got my ticket for free. And she'd just been kicked off the grass when she was sitting under there, so I'm gonna have to race around the rest of this tour. Here's good old Alexander the Great. This continues all the way around.
We've come to a literal tourist trap for lunch, as illustrated by the giant bottle of Aperol, but we were just so hungry that we were like, we've got to get something. Here's our meals.
You'd think I would have learned from that last mistake, but no. It's been another 20 minutes of me wandering around the freaking Agora, trying to work out where on earth the darn entrance is, because I literally cannot figure it out. I just walk circles. It's such a backwards system. I lost my ticket now expired because I spent so long walking around here. But then they just gave me a brand new ticket just because I showed my passport. Like, why have the expiry on the ticket if I reserve online, but then just give me a brand new ticket for free here? It just doesn't make much sense. But anyway, we're in and this is the first stop. No idea what it is, but I shall update you. Not a bad view
view over the Agora and then up to the Acropolis. So my research has concluded that the temple is for Hephaestus, which is definitely butchered pronunciation, but the rest of the Agora is down here with a meeting spot for like large gatherings and philosophical debates and other like political, social discussions. It's lovely walking through all these trees. 1500 BC. How do they make these things? Thought it was all done. Some stairway. See what's up here. More and more heads. This entire room is just filled with these candles of half-made pottery, ceramics, terracotta. This entire collection here is paintings from different people throughout time that have depicted what all these structures look like. So this is, for example, in the 1800s. Now they just have rubble everywhere laying around and what it was like with the Ottomans in control. It's so crazy to think so many of like philosophers, your Plato, Socrates, Aristotle's, all spend so much time in these gardens. Speaking of the ghost, here's good old Socrates. Or Socrates, if you're watching Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Here's a better view of that building I was just in, the Stoa. So I'm in Hadrian's library now, but it's kind of hard to work out where the building actually was. And the signs aren't very good at describing it. Off our vibe and vibe alone, I'm thinking this is the entrance through here, and then it's the structure that's around. But, I don't know. I've just done some research and I found out that Hadrian's library itself was destroyed in 267 by the Herulaeans. It seems like these guys just like to destroy a fair bit of stuff. But it was then turned into the Roman fortification wall later on that century. Every structure you go to is in the foreground and then you have the Acropolis behind it. It's really cool. Just got Char a little smoothie because she's running down to maybe for dinner. So I'll surprise her with a little smoothie.
We've come to dinner. It's been a bit of a fail. He brought us the entirely wrong meals. He put 2 Coke Zeros down. We only ordered 1. He brought out a chicken skewer platter instead of the normal chicken skewers. And then we got a gyros, which is the one thing we did order. Seb really wanted a moussaka, but missed out on that. He's essentially told us that he can't change anything and can't bring us out a moussaka unless we pay full price for it, which is ridiculous because then we're paying for the chicken souvlaki sticks, which we didn't order, and then also paying for the moussaka. So anyway, I had a whole argument with him. So obviously European hospitality works incredibly differently to Australian. So he was not even apologetic. He was just like, oh, I messed up, but now I have to pay for it if you don't want to eat it. And we were like, so how is it our fault that you messed up? Anyway, we're eating our meal. Is it okay, Sebi?
It's fucking cold as well.
Anyway, last night in Greece, fail. Good morning. We are just at the train station. We missed our train by 30 seconds. So yeah, we got off at 5:30 and hopefully this train ride will be smooth though. And then I get to go into the lounge because we're on our really expensive flight from Athens to Tirana today that we had to rebook because of Air Albania. So it's actually a Star Alliance airline. So hopefully we can get into the lounge when we get to the airport. So this morning has been turned on its head entirely. We'll give you an update when we may or may not be on a plane, but basically we're on standby for the flight that we paid to replace that Air Albania flight that got cancelled, and it's all just a massive disaster. So she told me to come to the gate and there's no one at the gate to tell me if I'm getting on this plane or not. I'm so annoyed. Also got to the airport early-ish so that we could go into the lounge, and so we've got 40 minutes, but now I don't even know if I'm getting on the plane, so I'm not in the lounge, which I was hoping to make my lunch for today in the lounge.
So I'll do a quick update. So I'm currently sitting in the airport. Char's run up to the lounge and we've been told we've been put on standby. So we're probably not going to be going to Tirana right now. This is going to be the end of the vlog, but you might hear a little bit more just on whether we get on the flight or not, or whether we're going to have to stay and wait until 5 p.m. tonight. It's currently 7:55, so whole day in the airport. We could have been out doing stuff around Athens, but thanks to Argentine Air, we will not be doing that. We're being hopeful. I've just gone up to the counter again and said that we really can't miss this flight because we miss our transfer, we have accommodation booked, everything's all sorted, and she took my ticket and said that she would see what she could do and hopefully she can get me a ticket. And the tone changed dramatically once I'd said that, so really praying right now.
Finally some good news, I think. I've got little lounge snacks. I've just been to the lounge. Got a whole stash of food in here. Seb has got us tickets. While I was stashing everything in the lounge, I think he got us tickets. So, fingers crossed. So we have made it to Tirana, thank gosh. That is the end of this vlog. Sorry for the hectic end, but here we are, thank goodness, by some miracle. I hope you enjoyed.